Ace of the Cape Cod Baseball League.
Welcome to the fourth episode of Get to Know the Gatemen, your studio show for all things Gatemen baseball. I'm your host, Amanda Foster. And well, when we recorded the last episode, the Gatemen were looking to snap a 5-game losing streak. They have since done that, beating Bourne and Brewster. But the success was short-lived as they went on to lose 3 straight games. As of the morning of July 12th, the Gatemen are in last place in the West Division with a record of 10-14-2. Their most recent loss to Falmouth was the deciding factor to put them in sole possession of last place. The standings in the West Division currently sit like this. Cotuit still leads the pack with an impressive 18-7 record, followed by Bourne, Hyannis, and Falmouth. Heading into Tuesday night, the Commodores and the Gatemen were tied for last place in the division, although Falmouth won the tiebreaker with a winning record over Wareham. But with Wareham's 8-6 loss, there's no need for a tiebreaker right now. Here's what Ryan Smythe had to say after the tough loss.
Here with manager Ryan Smythe and coach, a close 8-6 loss. You just couldn't quite get it done. What are the biggest takeaways from tonight?
I mean, if you look at the board, it came down to 2 innings. We just played a little sloppy for 2 innings, and it ended up costing us in the end. Our pitchers threw fantastic tonight, I thought. But when you give a good baseball team, like all the teams are out here, extra outs and innings, it comes back to haunt you in the end.
And you had a team meeting down the line here. What were you telling your team before the off day tomorrow?
We just talked about resetting. I've said it time and time again. We were in second place a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and just went on a little skid, and some other teams started playing well. So it's our time to start playing good baseball again, and we'll be right back in the mix.
And that kind of leads me to my next question. Going into the next game with an off day to reset, like you said, what's the mindset that you want you guys to have?
That we play baseball the next day. That's really as simple as it is. Every day, come to the yard, try to play hard, and throw the bats and gloves out there and see what happens.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
The 2 wins the Gatemen recorded in the past week were pretty much at the opposite ends of the spectrum, with one featuring very clean, well-rounded baseball, and the other classified as one of those the baseball gods were on our side kind of games. Wareham's 12-5 win over Brewster was the former, as Garen Caulfield and Josh Stevenson both hit their first home runs of the season. Riley Eichhoff pitched 5 innings, and the team committed no errors. Take a look at some of the highlights.
The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Eichhoff takes a little off. A dazzling changeup. Has taken a lot of close pitches. You got to take close pitches to get in those good counts, good at-bats. Fernandez off the end of the bat. Turner broke out, now coming in. This one is going to get down. Murillo getting the wave. He's coming around trying to score, and he will. Great base running by Sebastian Murillo, reading it perfectly, and the game is tied at 1 here in the bottom of the second. He said he's still not been able to get back to even close to the amount of messages. He puts a charge into that ball. That ball is deep to right field, looking up. Goodbye! The new Ohio State Buckeye, Josh Stevenson. Last night, still trying to settle in. Hard chopper, left side, diving stop by Bozer. Gets up, slings to first, stretched by Hussey. Got him! Oh, what a play by Bobby Bozer and Hussey to finish it. Strike 3 on the inside corner, and Eichhoff freezes Ferrer for out number 2. Now finally getting his way up here.
The 2-2. Grounded, left side, fair ball down the line. It goes all the way towards the fence. Backhanded by Pearson. 2 runs are in. Rolling in with an RBI double is Lawson Harrell. 7-3. The Gatemen are back in front. Breaking ball, clobbered left field. Back near the bleachers, there's no doubt about it. Wow! That is a shot. Garen Caulfield, a 2-run dinger. And the Gatemen offense has been rolling as of late. Looks like he's got the sign he wants. Sets at the belt. Delivers to Bird. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Wareham wins their 2nd straight. They sweep this mini homestand and take out the Whitecaps, winning the season series with their 2nd victory over Brewster in the Keystone Clash.
The 9-8 win against Bourne the night before, however, was not so pretty. The Gatemen escaped with a win despite committing 4 errors as a team. Home runs from Sebastian Murillo and Rene Lastras highlighted the night, and a save from Will Koger capped it off. Speaking of pitchers, some former Gatemen pitchers got the call to play on the biggest stage this weekend. The 2023 MLB draft saw a lot of former Gatemen get drafted, including these ones from the 2023 team. Pitchers Coleman Picard, Mark Manfredi, Brett Witrowski, and Tommy Kane were all drafted on days 2 and 3. And Landon Wallace and Caleb Pendleton both signed free agency contracts after the draft ended. Another notable former Gateman to be drafted includes, of course, Paul Skeens, who was the first overall pick and will be heading to the Pittsburgh Pirates. There haven't been a whole lot of departures or arrivals recently, but one new Gateman has quickly made a name for himself already. Grant Sherrod, an outfielder out of USC Upstate, already has 1 home run and 3 RBIs in just 2 games played. And the first game he played in, he recorded 1 plate appearance that ended up bringing in the only run of the night for Wareham.
Skies out to left center, running on, charging, and making the grab is Nick Mitchell. Garen Caulfield will come in and cross the plate.
Starting on Thursday, the Gatemen begin a stretch of 9 straight games, as their game against Chatham, originally scheduled for Monday the 10th, was postponed due to fog. It will be made up at 1 p.m. on Tuesday the 18th. At this point in the season, games against the West Division opponents are most noteworthy. Cotuit, Bourne, and Falmouth are all on the next slate of games, and the Gatemen need to figure out a way to get back on track to keep postseason hopes alive. With that, we'll close out today's show. For our producers and the WCTV crew that made this all possible, I've been Amanda Foster, saying thanks for tuning in.